while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage, Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
Open Road Cadillac has new vehicles in stock, perfect for any family. Browse our used vehicle inventory, expertly inspected and ready for new drivers. Shop online now at morristowncadillac.com.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Have you or someone you love been seriously injured? The personal injury lawyers of Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano can help you seek compensation to ease the road of recovery ahead. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way. Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano is a full-service law firm guiding you through divorce, estate planning, personal injury, criminal defense, and other life-changing events. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
WIS gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WIS Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodeling firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Mike Rossi of Weichert Realty has extensive knowledge of the North Jersey real estate market and guides you through the different steps and directions along the way. Reach out to him for a free consultation at myrossiteam.com.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
It's the most wonderful time with the kids jingle. Be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful.
Whether your phone's broken or old, we've got you. With Verizon, anyone can trade in any phone, any condition. And get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us for everyone in the family. Only on Verizon.
Hello? David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
You think you need to do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what? Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more. For me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
Third down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down! Dumping in wide open net. Too easy right there.
Holly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it got it! That would win it for Warren Hill.
Great senior night ceremony here at Lenby Valley High School. A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
And he break his record. Penty Edwards wins it.
First game of your conference schedule.
So good, and we're all so pumped and just happy to
up ahead tonight on more Sussex Sports.
A chill in the air and hardware on the line. Sectional final season has come to New Jersey. We welcome you to Big State Sports coverage of the North 1 Group 3 sectional final. The number 1 seed, Pascack Valley, taking on the number 7 seed, Riverdale. David Hashagen here with you. Ryan McCarney will be joining us in just a second. We're here from the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth here in Pascack Valley, and we want to thank Mandelbaum Barrett for their support. Since 1930, Mandelbaum Barrett has been your trusted legal partner for all of life's biggest plays. From business deals to personal matters, our experienced attorneys provide hands-on attention and innovative solutions. For nearly a century, we've built enduring relationships across diverse industries. Wherever you are, whatever your legal need, whether it's personal or professional, Mandelbaum Barrett PC, it's on your team. Learn more at mblawfirm.com. I'd also like to thank tonight's local sponsors. We'd like to thank Soprano's Pizzeria in New Milford, New Jersey. It's trying to provide their customers with an all-around experience, providing great food, quality food, and customer service. Since 2006, they've been a part of the surrounding communities and are proud to know that their customers are well cared for and well fed. Follow them on Instagram at Sopranos_NJ, or you can give them a call at 201-261-9252. Sopranos Pizza, taste the difference. I'd also like to thank our friends at Schreiber's Deli in Oradell, New Jersey for all of your catering needs. Large or small, contact Schreiber's Deli at schreibersdeli.com or call them at 201-262-0203. And with that, let's get into the breakdown. I'd like to bring in my partner for this evening. Very pleased to be joined by the head football coach at Lakeland High School, Ryan McCarney. Coach, thank you so much for joining us here for some great action in what should be a fantastic final here this evening.
Yeah, Dave, I appreciate you having me. I was able to call a game last week. I'm excited to be here. Two teams that are very familiar with one another, both Riverdale and Pascack Valley. Haven't played in the Rumble for the Rail just a few weeks back, but this is a brand new season now, a tournament of zeros. You're undefeated at this point if you made it this far, and we're going to have a good one tonight.
We'll start with the number 7 seed, the Riverdale Golden Hawks, who has entered the field over to our left. To say the fairy dust has been in full effect for Riverdale is a slight understatement under head coach DJ Nymphius. Back-to-back games going to overtime, back-to-back games going for 2 when they didn't need to, and back-to-back times getting the win by a point against Mendham and Passaic Valley. This team has just turned the switch on here, and they're going to be looking for revenge here against Pascack Valley tonight.
Yeah, they're playing with a certain level of confidence right now, Coach, and like you said, back-to-back wins in overtime the first 2 weeks of the postseason. And speaking to Coach Nymphius this week, he's excited about his team, a veteran group that, he played many of these guys as sophomores, but they took some lumps early on, and here they are now as seniors in a sectional final against a rival, Pascack Valley.
And on the other side, the number 1 seed in this section, the Pascack Valley Panthers under head coach Len Cusimano. And this team has really rolled through this season, did really, really well in the first 2 rounds of this playoffs, led by quarterback Adam Shaw. This is a team that is very dangerous on both sides of the ball.
Coach Cusimano spoke to him yesterday. It said, he's really excited and happy about the way that he has, some elite players and role players that have really offered a nice balance thus far. It's an exciting matchup tonight. He wants his team to be consistent, take care of the football, and business as usual.
You talked to both coaches during the week. You talked to Coach Nymphius just a day or so ago. He said this is going to be a very different scenario during the regular season. It was a 35-7 win for Pascack Valley, but they were without Zion Yoon for that game. He was not available at quarterback, and that adds a different dynamic to this Riverdale offense, as he's proved in the 2 playoff games.
Yeah, Yoon has been brilliant down the stretch here, and like you said, Coach, R.J. Weiss started the first time that they played one another, and it's just a different Riverdale team, but Pascack Valley is well balanced. Both sides of the football, they fly around and make plays, so we're excited for tonight.
This Riverdale team, really just so many offensive weapons. You talked about R.J. Weiss, Chris Kelm, Kane Lanza, Dean Marucci. There's just up and down, but you can say the same thing about Pascack Valley, past Adam Shaw. You talk about Kevin Regular, we're going to see a lot of the ball tonight. Kai Smith, Ashton Kaczynski. This is another team that has a lot of weapons on offense and some really strong pieces on defense as well. Dante Ricciardi, the chief among them, with over 100 tackles on the season.
That's right. Coach Cusimano spoke about a few of his players here, saying Adam Shaw is a true athlete, positive leader, working on his craft, and he just brings all the intangibles to the table. Regula at tailback is a 3-year starter. Coach Cusimano said in 8th grade they knew he was going to be a special piece, and they love having him here. And then finally, Kai Smith, one of the best 3-way players in the state. Coach Cusimano loves everything that he brings to the table, and we're excited to see him here tonight.
The stands are absolutely packed. They filled in the last, it feels like last 10 minutes here. The Pascack Valley faithful down below us. But Riverdale has traveled very well. Two IBL rivals from long in the past facing off here for a sectional final and a sectional title and a date with either Old Tappan or West Essex. It will not be an easy test for whoever advances out of this game. But for right now, a sectional title is the first thing on the checklist.
It's incredible to think that there are 3 teams from the Super Football Conference Patriot Blue Division playing for sectional titles tonight, and 2 of them could potentially meet next week in the group semifinals. So that's one heck of a conference, and these coaches have to be proud of that conference.
Certainly are, as the 2 teams are lined up and ready to go. The wind is not up right now, which is a nice change. Not going to have the extra chill in the air, and hopefully that will not lead to any shenanigans in the kicking and deep passing game if either team decides to go that route. But for now, we will pause as we honor our nation with playing the national anthem.
As a Panthers band will honor America by playing our national anthem.
Panther marching band with the national anthem, joined in by the Pascack Valley student section there on the chorus, as the 2 teams are ready to go. Again, a chill in the air here in mid-November, 53 degrees, and at the very least, somewhat clear skies up there. That game time temperature brought to you by ICS, keeping you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com for all your comfort needs. And I say partially because can't help but smell the smoke here at Pascack Valley, and so of course we want to send all of our best wishes to all of the firefighters that are battling the flames around the state right now as the drought continues. And if you're off of shift, we hope that you have a chance to maybe listen in and enjoy a fantastic sectional final here this evening. One of 4 football games on the air here for Big State Sports. Mr. Zach Smolin over at Glen Rock High School. They take on a Hanover Park squad who's looking to make a little bit of history, break a long drought over there for HP. We also have Pope John taking on Paramus Catholic in the non-public playoffs, and making the trip all the way down to Glassboro. Glassboro versus Shalik on our air as well. Christian Copen on the call for that game. We hope you enjoy all the action here on Big State Sports. Looks like Riverdale will receive to start this game, and Coach Nymphius wanting to make a statement right out of the gate, perhaps.
That's right. Coach Nymphius told me just yesterday he's looking for his team to start fast. They want to get off to a good start early on here as opposed to a couple weeks back when they saw the Panthers.
These 2 teams fired up. We tried to talk to both coaches, but they were very much in game day mode. I'm not sure you know what that's like, but they were very much in the, oh, this is very nice to meet you. Can you please leave us alone now at this stage of the season? And you know what? Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. As Pascack Valley gets fired up on the sideline.
The Panthers are looking for their first sectional title since 2014, and the Hawks of Riverdale are looking for their first title since 2017. A lot on the line here tonight.
Chris Kelm, Mason Nagel back to return, as is the number 8 of Kane Lanza.
Back to receive for Riverdale is
for Riverdale.
Number 1, number 8, Kane Lanza.
3 receivers back there, and you wonder if something might be coming on the kickoff return as well. You never know with Coach DJ Nymphius as we get set to go here from Pascack Valley. The number 9 of Evan Starr, the senior kicker, steps back. This crowd is fired up and ready to go, and we're underway in the North 1 Group 3 final. Taking on the far side, this is Mason Nagel. Nagel breaks one tackle, eventually is wrapped up and taken down around the 32-yard line. And that's where the Golden Hawk offense will take over, led by the junior Zion Yoon. Thrown for 1,007 yards on the season, 4 interceptions to 7 touchdowns. Also has 12 rushing scores on the year. He'll lead a team that, again, you can't really put them in any position. Just say athlete. Skill position basically means anything here at Riverdale.
Yeah, we're going to see some multiple formations and different personnel tonight from Coach Nymphius. And here we go, 1st and 10 from their own 32. We're underway.
In fact, something very different here is they've got a bit of a 3-player in the backfield formation here. Now they send a man in motion. And flags all over the place. Perhaps a little too complicated there from Coach Nymphius on that first play. Looked like maybe an illegal shift, perhaps. And immediate backup of 5 yards for Riverdale. Expect anything from the spread to the triple option and anything in between when you face the Golden Hawks. Coach Nymphius been here since 2004. This is his 10th sectional final that he has appeared in. Talk about a 50% rate of getting to this stage. That is special.
Just incredible, Coach.
As now they set up with 4 backs in the backfield. The handoff and a bit of a slip there from Tyler Datz. Unforced error from the Turf Monster and a loss of about 3 to 4 more. And Riverdale going the wrong direction on this opening series.
Point of emphasis from Coach Nymphius was to try to win first down on both sides of the ball. Right now they're behind the chains, facing 2nd and long.
Interesting to see maybe if the schedule might be a little bit off too. That one of the buses for Riverdale was a little delayed in getting here to the field this evening, about 30 to 40 minutes before kickoff. So you wonder if maybe the mojo's a little bit off in terms of your pregame routine, in terms of your warm-up routine. Right now they seem just a little bit out of sync as they set up in the wing T formation this time. 2nd and very long. They go with the inside handoff. Nice burst as getting a handful of yardage back there was the number 1. That's Chris Kelm. We'll hear a lot of him tonight. 821 yards on the season coming in and 10 touchdowns.
Yeah, nice pickup there on 2nd down. That is that triple option look that we were talking about earlier. Brings up a 3rd and long.
Yeah, 3rd down and about 8 on the play. So a nice pickup there from Calvin. Nice blocking up front from this offensive line who's a little bit undersized, but size is not a skill. They are very, very good, technically sound in the trenches. They go back and they're going to look to pass. Yoon fires to the flat, incomplete. Was it a backwards pass? No, incomplete pass as Yoon took a shot back in the backfield, and the punt unit will come out for Riverdale. Good stop early for Pascack Valley.
Yeah, real good series for Pascack Valley. Their defense is fast and physical, and they showed it there on that first drive. Should get some decent field position here on the opening drive.
Kevin Regula back to return. The punter is the number 5 of Jaden Kim. Pascack Valley certainly lining up like they were looking for a fake. Instead, it's going to be a low spiraling kick. Takes a hop sideways and a nice Riverdale roll. That's not even going to get a chance at this. It is Regula down at about the 28-yard line. And the Pascack Valley Panthers will take over for their first offensive possession, led by the junior Adam Shaw. So for 1,148 yards on the season, 12 touchdowns, just 2 picks, 12 touchdowns as well on the ground for Adam Shaw. You'll see him in a real dual threat role for this Panthers team. And then, of course, Kevin Regula with over 1,000 yards on the season as well. So 2 players that you really have to focus on at the very start if you're Riverdale.
Yeah, they're an exciting offense to watch. All starts with Shaw. And we'll see here on first down. Shaw Regula to start this drive.
Shaw in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers split out to the outside. Regula gets the pitch. Tries to find the edge. Looking for a flag was Riverdale. They're not going to get one. Instead, it's going to be a nice first down pickup as Regula gets about 14 on the play, maybe 15. Mason Nagel in on the tackle, and a nice first pickup there on first down.
Real good blocking on the perimeter by the receivers from Pascack Valley. Led to a big gain, 15 yards on first down, and they're moving.
It's so easy, especially when a player tries to spin off of that block to get called for the hold, but you saw that the receivers just kind of rotated with him, almost turned into a bit of a slow dance there. It's like, nope, I've still got the hands where it's supposed to be. First down there immediately for the Panthers as they get to the 43-yard line. 3 wide receiver set this time. Shaw goes with a handoff on a bit of a tight end sweep here. And a nice pickup there. That's the number 28 of Kai Smith. Gets just across the midfield stripe. Pickup of about 8 on the play.
They use Smith in the slot there as an H-back. Give him a little jet sweep handoff. And he's quick. You get him into open space and look out.
And he's got the club on that left hand, too. So it's not just going to be a normal stiff arm. It's going to hurt a little extra if he delivers one. A nice pickup, though, and a 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. Shaw back in the shotgun. Looks to pass. Looking deep to his left. He's got a one-on-one out there, but a little bit too far. Was looking for Michael Frunzaglia, but overshot him, and it'll be a 3rd down and short.
Like that play call there. 2nd and short. Ball over midfield. Great opportunity for a shot play. Just a little bit out of the reach of the receiver. Brings up a manageable 3rd and short.
Zaglia, 14 catches on the year, 1 touchdown, but he's got that height advantage as well, so that could be a weapon, especially down by the goal line, looking for that corner route. But unable to find him there. Again, not much of a wind like there was last week, so that one didn't really float, just a little bit too much on it from Adam Shaw. A 3rd and manageable here from the 49. Extra tight end set up on the right-hand side. They go to the handoff that way. This is Regula. Great work by the Riverdale defense. Came all the way across. Nice play. Stretching it out by the number 5 of Jaden Kim. And we'll see what Coach Cusimano wants to do here early.
Yeah, it's a nice play by the Riverdale defense. Pascack Valley went with a little stretch into the boundary, pulling both guards, but Riverdale did a good job of stretching it out and made a nice play. Looks like the punter's on for Pascack Valley.
It is, in fact, the punt team out there for the Panthers. The number 13 of Justin Kaplan. But a timeout is called, and it's going to be called by the Panthers. And looked like there might have been one short player out there, and that's, again, something that I'm sure you know makes coaches go gray.
Yeah, early on, good timeout by Coach Cusimano. Make sure you get your personnel right and, get a good punt, and you can flip the field here and really gain some field position.
Especially with the way that they were able to pin down Riverdale on that opening series. If you get this punt inside even the 10-yard line, it really opens up a more aggressive playbook for you defensively.
Sure.
As these two teams gather up around 2 legendary coaches. Coach Cusimano, his 9th season in charge of the Panthers. Team that has been outstanding all year long. And so many of these players will be back next year. Shaw just a junior, Colin McMorrow a junior, DaCosta a junior. It's a team that is set up very nicely for next season. Same can be said for the Riverdale Golden Hawks. This could very much be a preview for next season's sectional final. As they set up for the punt once again. Bit of a high snap, but claimed well. And that one, a little bit too much air on it, a little bit of backspin. Wish my wedge shots still looked like that. Instead, it'll be claimed at the 24-yard line, and Riverdale will take over.
Yeah, Pascack Valley has looked good, like you said, Coach, thus far. Their state tournament victories first round over West Milford, 49-14. That was actually 21-14 at half. West Milford did a really nice job in the opening half before Pascack Valley was able to pull away. And then last week here against Montville, up 28-0. The Mustangs came back, put a little scare into the Panthers, but here they are in the sectional final against a familiar foe.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Hawks at the 24-yard line. Looking for a little bit better production here on this second series is Zion Yoon. He's going to go out of kind of a pistol formation, 2 wide receivers to his left. They go with a handoff on a bit of a counter run. Decent pickup there, close to the 30 from Chris Kell. And if you're Coach Cusimano, you go from last week where you had to really focus on one or two guys, specifically Anthony Feaster from Montville, who's a do-everything guy. Now you've got 6 of them. How do you change your preparation, and how do you keep your team disciplined in terms of that defensive philosophy?
Yeah, it's about getting lined up and playing sound football. You know, Pascack Valley up front has some really big boys, so it's tough sledding inside. But here we go, second down.
Second down and about 5. They go with the inside handoff again. Nice burst up the right-hand side. Another good pickup there for Kelm.
Pascack Valley, as I alluded to, is big up front. In the interior, number 79, Jason Fausch, and number 50, Shane Burke. Make it real difficult to run inside.
3rd and short. Riverdale goes quickly right back up the right-hand side. Actually found the edge there, fooled everybody, went way outside, and it's going to be very close. Although the spot there on the sideline looks like he's going to be no gain and short, 4th and 1. Again, you got to kind of have 3 sets of eyes watching this Riverdale offense, because we were all assuming that was going to be a blast right up the middle. Instead, they went with the pitch, but didn't quite work. But they're going to go for it here on 4th and short, and this is a very early momentum shift in this game.
Yeah, you got to watch the ball up front here. Could be looking for a hard count, get a quick first down. 4th and 1.
Under center is you. Triple option look, hand off to the fullback, Kelm. Looks like he's got just enough, and he does.
Gutsy call by Coach Nymphius on your own 34-yard line. First quarter, why not?
Ashton Kaczynski in on the stop. Also in there was Colin Kraus. But that's that typical triple option play. Hand it to the fullback, tell him to get 3 yards, and then reset and do it again.
If we've learned anything from these past 2 weeks, Coach Nymphius is willing to roll the dice.
I think he's got a set of about 7 or 8 dice, and he's got a whole bunch of different formations for them. 1st and 10 for the Golden Hawks from the 35. Go with a motion look. They go to the air this time, caught on the far side. Immediately wrapping up there was Delaquila. Nice catch made by the number 2. That's R.J. Weiss.
Little RPO look right there. Yoon decides to pull it and throw to Weiss. Good completion, good yardage on first down.
R.J. Weiss, an all-around athlete at Riverdale. Fantastic wrestler as well as lacrosse player. A lot of 3-sport athletes on this Riverdale team, and that's something that Coach Nymphius loves from his players, is having that all-around athlete mindset.
Yeah, and speaking to Coach Nymphius, he stated that every player on their roster plays a minimum of 2 sports, which is incredible and rare nowadays.
Absolutely it is, but it's starting to come back into fashion, though, that the whole specialization has been found to be, this does more harm than good. And so you're starting to see that more and more, especially, though, with the smaller schools, from Group 3 and lower, where you have those smaller squads. You're going to get more and more of that. This looks like there was a bit of a confusion there amongst the officials, and so they'll reset the clock to 6:49, and it'll be a 2nd down and about 2.5 here for Riverdale. Yoon goes out of the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set this time. It's a handoff, look up the middle. Yoon keeps it, dives across to the 45. He's going to be just short, it looks like, about a yard short. And a 3rd and manageable coming up again for Riverdale.
Nice job by Riverdale up front. Pascack Valley brought a little pressure there on 2nd and short, anticipating the run, and they stuff it. Here we go, 3rd and 1.
You talked about Jason Fouché, 6'5", 280. It's hard to get him out of the way as they plunge right back up the middle. And that'll be good for a first down, pickup of 2, as that was Yoon on the keeper. With the color of the uniforms and the color of the helmets, you'd be okay with mistaking this for Army out there right now for Riverdale. 3 to 4 yards of play, get the first down, move on. If this turns into a 26-play drive, though, that's going to be a little bit monotonous.
Yeah, Coach Nymphius wants to control the tempo. We talked about that, and thus far they've been successful.
They get to the 46-yard line, and the biggest thing is keeping Mr. Shaw on the sideline. As they go to the air this time, Yoon, quick route, incomplete. Nice coverage there by the number 4 from Zaglia.
Yeah, again, Pascack Valley brought some pressure, locked up man-to-man, and nice job there in the secondary.
Tried to do a little bit of a New England special there, that quick crossing route, but Pascack Valley doing a nice job sitting in that zone, weren't fooled by it. It'll be a 2nd down and 10 upcoming. So now they're going to go with a lot of players in the box this time for Riverdale. They go with a bit of a motion. Fake the pitch, go right up the middle, but snuffed out immediately there. Nice breakthrough by the number 18 of Ashton Kaczynski. Gain of maybe a yard on the play.
No gain at all. That's further usual. That comes to Kraus. It'll be 3rd and long for Riverdale.
Kraus in there once again as well. Maybe a half-yard gain. It'll be a 3rd and 9 here for Riverdale.
Yeah, big play right here for this Pascack Valley defense. Get a stop here, get off the field, and like you said, get the ball back to Shaw and company.
5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Still no score. Out of the shotgun is Yoon. Sends a man in motion, 4 wide receivers. Under pressure immediately and brought down for the sack. Colin McMorrow knocks it out. Did he fumble it? Yes, he did. A fumble there. Strip sack from McMorrow. Picked up by Kraus, and Pascack Valley will have the ball with great field position.
We just said it. Need to get a big stop there, get off the field. Well, better than a punt. How about a strip sack? Just brought 4-man pressure there, able to get to the quarterback, and sets up their offense in really good position.
Great play by Colin McMorrow, the junior, had 4.5 sacks coming into this game. And Adam Shaw will go back and take over for this Panthers offense. They'll start at the Riverdale 43-yard line.
Sudden change, good opportunity for a shot play.
Sends his tight end in motion. Sticks with the offense, though, goes with a handoff right up the middle. Regula gets about 7 on the play before he runs into a wall of Golden Hawks. Be a 2nd and 3 coming up.
Kevin Regula needs a number of Golden Hawks to take.
Good gain on first down. Might see a heavy dose of Regula with this good field position.
There's a joke to be said there, but I think we'll try to avoid that as we're trying to be professional broadcasters. Be a 2nd down and 6 upcoming. But right now, biggest thing for Pascack Valley is that production on first down. They've got to be at close to averaging 5 to 6 yards play on that first down, and that just really just sets up the rest of the playbook for you.
Yeah, options are endless when you have 2nd and short consistently.
Go with a couple of backs in the backfield. They go with the pump fake, look downfield. They've got a man, but tripped up, and right call that there is no flag there. Just tie up a feet.
Yeah.
Although Mr. Fonzaglia wanted something, but that's the right decision there from the officials.
Yeah, incidental. You got their feet tied up. Again, though, there's another 2nd and short where they're willing to take a shot, understanding that probably 4-down territory here.
That's one of those. If it's called a penalty and you're the team that benefits, you're like, all right, we got one. If you're the team on the other side, you're furious. So right decision there from the officials, as it'll be a 3rd down and about 3. 2 wide receivers out to the right-hand side. Extra tight ends and slot receivers out there. Shaw keeps it this time. Nope, handed it off to Regula. Nice fake there from the quarterback, but not much gained. Nice job by the Riverdale defense. First one in there, the number 52 of Yusuf Ibrahim.
A little counterplay there by Pascack Valley, some misdirection. Riverdale was not fooled. Good job reading their keys. Big stop, bring up 4th and 3. Big moment early in this game.
And like you said, this is that no man's land where, maybe you try to get them to jump and then go with a pooch punt, but it's just that really tough position for any offense. They are going to go for it as expected. All of the skill players out to the left for Shaw. And now shift most of them to the right. One-on-one coverage on the far side. Shaw with the keeper. Cuts upfield. Gets away from one. He's got daylight. Shaw to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Shaw takes it all the way on 4th down. 36 yards. Touchdown, Panthers.
We're going to see that again. Great job here after the shift. The receivers, tight ends doing a good job of blocking out in the perimeter. They even pulled guards. They get out in front, and Shaw does the rest.
It's a great block out there in front by Cole Clouda, the sophomore. That pulled guard did a great job sealing that edge, and there you see Shaw's athleticism. He's a state-placed high jumper as well when the track season comes around, and he showed that extra speed, that extra gear. As the extra point team is out there. As stepping back is Evan Starr. He's converted 42 of 45 on extra points. this season. And his first one of the evening is up and good. With 2:53 remaining here in the first quarter, Pascack Valley leads 7-0. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for having this game on the air for us tonight. Soprano's Pizza in New Milford, striving to provide their customers with an all-around experience by providing good quality food and customer service. Since 2006, they have been a part of the surrounding communities and are proud to know that their customers are well cared for and well fed. Follow them on Instagram at Sopranos_NJ, or you can give them a call at 201-261-9252. I mean, if you haven't ordered your pizza by now, you can still order it for now, pick it up at halftime, get back and watch the rest of the game. Just saying. Might not be a bad post-game snack, actually, as they set back up here. Pascack Valley with the advantage early on. As Star sends it high and right down the middle this time. Collected by Kelm. Kelm tried to dance his way through, but good coverage downfield there by the Panthers. Not much of a return to be made as he stopped at about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, it's important on this drive for Riverdale to win first down. Like Coach Nymphius had spoke about yesterday, you know, you don't want to get into second and third and long. It just puts you in an uncomfortable position. So let's hope on this, for their sake on this drive, they could do some positive things on first down.
Going to be interesting to see where, at what point in time does Coach Nymphius really open up the playbook? Because we've seen that the last 2 weeks where he's gone trickeration, he's gone misdirection. Hasn't really shown that yet. Although Yoon will roll out, fires. That one is caught. Bit of a cluster of 5 players there. It did find a friendly jersey in R.J. Weiss. Picks up about 8 on the play.
Good play call, a little sprint out and first down, safe play. You give your quarterback the option. If, you know, nothing's there, you can take off and use his legs. That's a good pickup on first down.
Marley Smith, the safety, in on the stop. Second and manageable, nice first down play that time for Riverdale. It's second and about 2. They fake the handoff up the middle and just trying to dive forward is Yoon, but not much there. Maybe a half a yard. But very smart there from you, not trying to fight for the extra yards, especially after that strip sack on the last series.
Pascack Valley's doing a good job matching the Riverdale personnel, bringing up an extra defender on the line, really loading the box. Now they spread them out a little bit here on third and short.
As they go with another chance up the middle, but again, Pascack Valley just smothering on defense and doing a really nice job just winning that battle in the trenches right now. And if you're Riverdale, that first play, you kind of got out of that, you know, face-to-face action in the middle. Maybe that's what they need to go back to at this stage, because right now up the middle is not working.
Yeah, now Pascack Valley's big, much bigger up front. They're fast, they're physical off the ball. We'll see what Coach Nymphius decides to do here on 4th and 1.
See if maybe he makes them jump, perhaps. We'll see. They are going to call a timeout here, maybe trying to see what Pascack Valley was thinking defensively. Does give us a chance to thank our other sponsor tonight, and that is Schreiber's Deli. Contact Schreiber's Deli in Oradell for all of your catering needs, whether it's large or small. Visit schreibersdeli.com or give them a call at 201-262-0203. Again, we are Big State Sports. If you're new to us here, welcome on to the broadcast. And if you haven't done so, click that subscription button, click the notification bell so you don't miss a minute of the playoff action. And we're just getting ready for the winter season and the spring season. So if you want to book your team, whether that's varsity, JV, or club sports, it's the very best production. It's a great way to put your spotlight on your local student athletes. Give George Muha an email, george@bigstatesports.com, for all that information. We would love to come out and cover your team all across the Garden State and beyond. Although the trip to Pennsylvania for outdoor hockey, I think I'll still leave that to Mr. Smolin. Big 4th down play here at the end of this first quarter. 1:14 to go, 4th and 1. Coach Nymphius keeping the offense out there. Triple option formation with a couple wide receivers out there. They go with a pitch to the outside, trying to dive forward, and just getting enough was Chris Kelm. Needed 1, got 2, and it's enough to move the sticks.
Again, they went to the perimeter there, avoiding those big bodies inside. A little toss, and nice job by number 1 Kelm, just putting his head down and understanding, pick up that first down.
First and 10 for the Golden Hawks from the 36. And it almost makes you nervous when this Riverdale team goes into a huddle. It's like, what did they just hear from Coach Nymphius? As they go back out of the shotgun this time. 3 wide receiver bunch on the right. Single receiver on the left. They go with a bit of a sweep motion. They go to the air. Look downfield into double coverage. Incomplete. Was looking there for R.J. Weiss. Good coverage back there. I believe that was Kai Smith, and it was. Getting that big club up there and knocked it down.
Coach Cusimano called him the eraser in the back of their defense. You know, his speed and his awareness. Great job there on that play. Knock it down.
Bring up a 2nd and 10. You don't mind that, though, if you're Riverdale, just to change up the look that you're giving, but that double coverage pass, I'm sure that's going to be one where he's like going to tell quarterback Yoon, hey, go through your reads, because that was not it. 2nd and 10. More motion. They go to the sweep this time. This is Tyler Datz. He's knocked out of bounds around the 40. Gonna say the 39, pick up a 4 on the play.
Again, they're having success on the perimeter. A little jet sweep. Positive play. Brings up a 3rd and medium.
An update, by the way, Old Tappan leading West Essex 14-7 in that game. Also on our air, Hanover Park leading Glen Rock 14-0. So perhaps an upset in the works in Bergen County. Here is Yoon. Tries to escape, he can't. 50 and 51 in on the sack. That is Burke and Ricciardi. And it'll be a 4th down and long, and more than likely the punt team here for Coach Nymphius.
Yeah, it looked like a quarterback draw. Try to get receivers to run off and then let Yoon create in space. Unfortunately, Pascack Valley up front has just been a handful. That brings us to the end of the first quarter.
All zeros at the end of the first quarter, except in the Pascack Valley column. 7-0 Panthers. At the end of 1 quarter of play, the touchdown run from Adam Shaw, the difference. We'll be back for the start of the 2nd quarter right after this.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their dog.
Start of the 2nd quarter. Riverdale not waiting around for us, as that's a nice punt that'll trickle inside the 30-yard line. 7-0 in favor of the Pascack Valley Panthers here in the North 1 Group 3 sectional final. David Hassagen here with Coach Ryan McCarney. And really, if you're going to talk about that first quarter, Ryan, it's going to be Pascack Valley being so aggressive on defense. Really made Riverdale uncomfortable, forced the turnover, led to the touchdown, and they are right now giving the Golden Hawks a lot of problems up front.
Yeah, they're tough to handle up front. They're big, they're fast, and then on the back end, they're very sound, they're very balanced, very good football team. That's why they're the 1 seed, and they're hosting the sectional final.
As they go back out on offense, a little bit longer field to go this time. They're going to start at the 28-yard line. Bunch formation on the left-hand side. It's just blockers for Regula, who tries to cut upfield, delivers a big truck stick. But Riverdale does a nice job of sticking and holding on, only a gain of about 3 or 4 on the play.
Good job by the Hawks rallying to the football. Looked like he had a bit more daylight. Good pick up a 5 for Regula.
Talk about this front 6 and this 3-3 stack for Riverdale. They're not the biggest kids in the world, but once they attach themselves to you, they don't let go. They just stick and hold on and wait for help, and you saw that there, a nice gang tackle.
Coach Nymphius said they are undersized, but they are fit, they are strong, and they are playing for some hardware tonight.
2nd and 5. Shaw moves everyone in motion. This is what same movement that led to the touchdown last drive. Now they reverse the motion. Oh, a little bit of almost a mix-up there, but Shaw gets away from it, breaks 1 tackle, and tumbles his way across the 50. Nice run from Adam Shaw. Big pickup there on second down and a first down for the Panthers.
Such a tough runner. Watching film on him, he just seems to break that first tackle time and time again. Panthers cross midfield now, 1st and 10 in Riverdale territory.
And of course, as soon as I say about Riverdale not letting anybody break tackles, that happens. I'm a commentator, it's part of the job. 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the Riverdale 48. One wide receiver on the far side, that's Kaczynski. Couple bunched on the right-hand side of the line. Shaw rolls out, looks downfield, caught, nice middle route, as that's Kevin Regula barreling his way across. A nice first down, picking up about 14 on the play. Back-to-back first downs for the Panthers.
Regula can do a little bit of everything. We're going to see a replay of that. He's got 16 receptions on the year for 210 yards. It's nice when you have a back who can hand the football to or throw it to. Nice play by the Panthers, and they're on the move again.
Broke right through the secondary that time. That nice middle route, about 6-7 yards, and that's so effective because it's just behind that zone from the linebackers, and if you can find those little creases, very effective place to throw the football. They set up with a first down at the 34-yard line. Shaw moves Smith in motion, hands it back off to Regula. Not much room that time as 3 or 4 Golden Hawks in on the stop. First one there was Nick Berberian, leader on this defensive line. Gets his first tackle today. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Another good job by the Hawk defense, and Coach Nymphius bringing in some new bodies up front. He did say they pride themselves on the number of kids that they play on both sides of the football. Not a very big roster, but many, many contributors for the Hawks.
They've got plenty of support behind them. You can see there the student section, the whiteout right behind the bench, as they are going to have to watch their team face a second down here. Regula again, flag is down around the 30. And we'll see where that is. That more than likely is a hold. A little bit downfield, but we'll wait for confirmation. First penalty flag of the day, in fact. Big push for Regula up front. And now a bit of a discussion. As we watch that discussion, another update for you. 14-0 Glassboro on the southern half. In fact, it's a chop block against the Pascack Valley offense. And that'll move them back. And that's something that's interesting, too, because you don't see that called often, but very often it's because the other coach has said, hey, just keep an eye on this, will you? And you wonder if Coach Nymphius said something during the quarter break.
Yeah, you speak to the officials before the game, and, you know, they ask you if there's anything they'd like to look at and possibility. But a huge break for the Riverdale defense as Pascack Valley was getting deep into their territory, pushes them back out to midfield. We'll see if they can take advantage.
As they move all the way back to the 48-yard line after the chop block call, but if there's any quarterback you don't want to have throwing in this situation, it's Adam Shaw. He's got plenty of yards to work with here. Another update, by the way, 21-7 Old Tappan at the end of the first quarter against West Essex. OT off to a good start on the other side of the North Group 3. Here is Shaw. Looks through his options, pass, ooh, a little high and lucky that it falls incomplete. Was looking for from Zaglia again. A little bit too slow to react to it was Kelm, otherwise that could have been a pick six the other way.
Yeah, good play call, had an open receiver, just sailed it a little bit. It's another break for Riverdale, brings up a 3rd and long.
3rd down and very long, in fact. What do you have in the playbook for 3rd and 23?
Well, the screen is pretty obvious at this point, but I don't.
Quarterback draw, fullback handoff.
Yeah, I don't mind putting the ball in Shaw's hands and letting him try to make a play. A little sprint out, give him a few options here.
If you go with a fullback run, you're either the 2005 Chicago Bears or you're just setting up the punt unit at that point, as they are going to run down some clock and then a timeout called by the Panthers. That's their 2nd timeout of the half.
Now, they don't have to get it all back right here. You know, it's 3rd and 20. You pick up 10, 15 yards. Give yourself an opportunity on 4th down.
And even if you don't get that big of a pickup, the way your defense has played so far, you don't mind necessarily not taking a risk here. Get the ball deep into Riverdale's territory Because I think the biggest play we've seen from the Golden Hawks so far today has been, what, 7 or 8 yards? They've just had a really hard time getting big chunk plays on offense like we've seen the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's a good call. Field position is very important in a game like this.
Mr. Wessler's dedication to his clients and his exceptional legal skills are invaluable.
We'll see what the Panthers decide to do.
And two coaches that are so experienced right now. Coach Cusimano is trying to get an explanation, I'm sure, on that chop block call. It's like, that was fine the entire first quarter. Why is it a penalty now? But again, there's always that gamesmanship, and especially two veteran coaches, they'll always be looking for that little tiny extra edge. And if that means getting one penalty called on your opponent that could open things up for you, that's completely fine for them. As the Panther offense goes back out there for that 3rd and 23. 3 wide receivers set. Kai Smith in the backfield next to Shaw. Move Regula in motion. Shaw goes through his progression, goes over the middle, caught. And with plenty of space, nice pickup from Zaglia. Looked like Riverdale was okay with giving them a good amount of space there on the secondary. Just don't let them get behind you, but it's a nice pickup and makes things a bit of a discussion now on 4th down.
Yeah, so that was the idea the Panthers went with. You know, there was nothing vertical there, a bunch of crossers, and a nice job by the receiver settling down in the middle of the zone, and Shaw found him to set up a 4th and manageable.
Almost looked like Riverdale backed up a little bit too much into that zone. Looks like they gave a little bit too much of a cushion there in between the two levels. And nice job by Shaw finding that opening. They are going to go for it here, 4th and 8. They move Smith again in motion. Shaw rolls out, looks, fires, caught. Nice catch made. Once again, it's from Zaglia. And a 1st down for the Panther offense. Very easy there on 4th down.
Yeah, it's a nice sprint out concept. I've seen it a few times on film. The outside receiver runs a nice little comeback a few yards past the sticks. Good timing by Shaw. Big pickup after facing a 3rd and 24.
Really nice work from Shaw and Coach Cusimano. It's a 1st down in the red zone at the 16-yard line. 3 wide receivers set, 2 on the right, 1 to the left. Shaw fakes the handoff, goes to the screen on the outside. Nice pickup and charging forward with this. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Riverdale. Fantastic run after the catch. Or excuse me, Pascack Valley. What a play from Delaquila. And it's a 2-score lead for the Panthers.
Take another look at it, a little RPO. Riverdale played the run. Good decision by Shaw to pull it and get out on the perimeter. Nice blocking out there. And number 16 did the rest.
Delaquila puts it home, and it was all off that fake as well. You saw the linebacker commit in, and he had a terrible angle after that. Great run as the kick is up and good, and the Panthers of Pascack Valley with a very good advantage to start out, 14-0 on the touchdown from Delaquila. We'll take a quick break here. When we come back, 8:09 remaining in the second quarter, 14-0 Panthers.
I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
Open Road Cadillac has new vehicles in stock, perfect for any family. Browse our used vehicles.
Welcome back inside the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth. North 1 Group 3 sectional final between Pascack Valley and Riverdale. 14-0 in favor of the number 1 seed Panthers. David Hassagen here with Coach Ryan McCarney. As Riverdale looking to spark anything into life. They go to the outside, a flag is thrown. After a decent return, will be brought back from the number 34 of Mason Nagel.
Yeah, it looked like a block in the back or a hold on the perimeter, so Riverdale is going to start backed up in their own end. And They are not helping themselves right now.
It is a hold, in fact, which will move back the Golden Hawks. And we talked about it before. We talked about Zion Yoon, who was not in this matchup the first time around. He's had more contributions in the playoff games, in each of the playoff games, than he did in any game during the regular season, and it's worked for them. At some point, maybe you have to go to him to the air more, but you have to give him time to just go through his options, because right now there has been no time up front for him.
No, whether the Pascack Valley defense is rushing just their front four or bringing pressure, Yoon's had a lot of difficulty back there in minimal time.
Coach Nymphius sends back out the offense. R.J. Weiss was the kind of the wildcat quarterback when these two teams first met. As they go with the inside handoff again, but again, nowhere to go. As look at that front group from Pascack Valley just going into a bit of a drill there, just pushing everybody back. It's minimal gain, maybe a yard is what they're going to give them on that first play.
Coach Nymphius sticking with his game plan right now, but the perimeter is where he's had a lot of success.
Yeah, that's been the one place where Riverdale has been able to find any kind of space. It's been on those pitch plays to the outside, the occasional option read perhaps, and maybe that's where you have to get a little bit of misdirection against this defense that's being so aggressive. But more above being aggressive, they're being disciplined, and that's what's making it tough right now for the Golden Hawks. A second down and 9. A lot of players bunched up. Yoon looks to the air, fires up the sideline, caught. Reeling that in was Dean Marucci. A nice pickup there. Or excuse me, that was the number 2 of R.J. Weiss, my mistake.
Weiss has been his go-to guy right now, the leading receiver on the season with 34 catches. Nice pickup there on second down to get it to 3rd and short. They need to pick up this first.
It's almost 4-down territory already, though, if you're Riverdale. 3rd and short as Yoon goes under center. Pascack Valley with a lot of motion, and now Yoon backs off. Havs trying to get them to jump.
Good discipline by the Panthers defense.
Yeah, really nice work there, not falling for the fake quarterback keep. And it'll be the second timeout taken by Riverdale. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining, 6:25 to go here in the half. In this North 1 Group 3 sectional final.
Let's remember Pascack Valley won the toss and deferred, so they will be getting the ball to start the second half. This is a crucial drive for Riverdale. You need to pick up this first down, get out of your own territory, and just try to get yourself to half.
Again, the winner of this game gets either West Essex or Old Tappan. Old Tappan leads for the moment. The other side of this group in South Jersey is just as crazy. You go to the central bracket, number 1 Somerville, top 20 team in the state, lots of D1 commits, but they're facing the defending Group 3 champions tonight at home. That's the number 7 seed Dell, who have put on just a full display after going back to the coach that brought them the title. Amazing. A coach that brings you the title knows how to win. What a shock.
How about that?
As Telsey will give them a fight all the way. And, of course, on the south side of this bracket, a bit of a shake up there. We'll get to that after this play as they go to that dive handoff once again. And getting just enough, it looks like, are the Golden Hawks.
Another great job by Coach Nymphius right there. Quick little shift to create an unbalanced set. And the Hawks are able to hand the football off and pick up the first down.
It was Kane Lanza who dove across. In the south side of this bracket, it's the number 2 seed Mainland who will be taking on the number 4 seed Seneca. That game going on right now. Seneca stunned previously undefeated Hopewell Valley in the previous round. So that's the other side of Group 3 for that overall state title championship coming up in just a couple of weeks. Challenges, though, aplenty between now and then. 1st and 10 for Riverdale. They go with the fake sweep handoff. Yoon goes up the middle, but not much room again. Great discipline again in this defense, and they're almost playing this defensively like you're facing a triple option. It's not about following the ball, it's about where your man is at any given time and just hitting them.
Yeah, that's some good scouting there by the Pascack Valley defense. As soon as that receiver motioned in, the corner number 18, Ashton Kaczynski, blitzed off the edge and made a play in the backfield.
Going to give him a yard, 3rd and 9, or 2nd and 9, I should say. Out of the shotgun is Yoon, 3 wide receiver set. Has an extra receiver, almost in that tight end spot on the right-hand side. Yoon goes to the air under pressure and brought down to the turf. Dante Ricciardi again. It's his second sack of the evening. Again, Yoon, no time to even go through his progression as the big linebacker gets through.
Yeah, brought some pressure there. We're going to see a replay here. 51 creeps and shows. Oh, it was actually a nice little twist up front. Nice blitz package brought there by the Panthers, and it pays off. Puts Riverdale in a tough spot now, facing a 3rd and 18.
Nice move up front by Lamparillo. Got the offensive lineman off of their assignment, and then if there's one person you don't want unblocked going toward the quarterback, it's Dante Ricciardi.
Yeah, it's a pretty helpless feeling.
3rd and long for the Golden Hawks. 5 wide receivers this time for Yoon. Yoon looks. Has some time, fires, caught by Kelm. Kelm's got some room to the outside. Nice run, and picks up a good amount of that yardage. And now we'll see if they decide to go for it on 4th down. It'll be a 4th and manageable if they do.
Good decision there by Yoon. 3rd and very long. Take your check down, give him an option out in space. Good gain, and now Coach Nymphius looks like he's going to go for it here on 4th down.
It certainly does. It's a 4th and about 7. Yoon out of the gun, 4 wide receivers. Under pressure immediately, has to scramble, avoids, fires out a pass. What a catch! Falling to the turf, Dean Marucci reels it in. Big first down for the Golden Hawks.
What a gutsy call and a great play by Yoon. A defender hanging all over him. We see the replay. He's able to get the ball out and accurate. Picks up a huge first down.
That was Ricciardi again all over, and that just got the pass away before a lineman swallowed him whole. Nice catch made as well by Marucci, who was kind of twisting around there.
Yeah, defender draped on his back too, and he made a great play. 1st and 10 Hawks.
39-yard line, Yoon out of the gun, quick fire, again it's caught. Big hit across the middle as Kelm gets lit up by the 28 of Kai Smith.
I think we called him the eraser before, and that was a big hit.
Kelm was erased, but immediately back up to his feet, shows how tough he is as a player. Pick up of about 6 on the play, it'll be a 2nd and 4. 5 wide receivers, the screen this time from Yoon. Nice move on the outside and getting the first down a little more. That's Tyler Datz, the senior.
I like
a little bit of a different play here.
Yeah, no, I like this right now. Riverdale's getting to a little bit of a rhythm, spreading out this Panthers defense, a little quick passing game, and they've had some success.
It's not even the deep routes either. It's just getting the ball released, taking a second, find an option, boom, and just hit your mark. They go back to the ground game here. Yoon keeps it himself and gets a nice pick up of about 8 yards on the play. Looks like Ricciardi in on the stop.
Yeah, Ricciardi's been everywhere, Coach.
Burke in there as well. 50 and 51 have been pretty much everywhere around where the football is on defense for this Pascack Valley team. It is a 2nd and 3, though. Yoon fakes the handoff, looks to pass, swallowed underneath again. Guess who? The number 50, Shane Burke.
A little play action there, but the Panthers defense is just too strong up front. Great job getting pressure and bringing down Yoon again. 3rd and long for the Hawks late in the first half.
Hawks go from that shotgun look to now looking more misdirection, and now Pascack Valley is right back on it. A timeout called by Pascack Valley. They want the ball back with a chance to score one more time before they get the ball in the second half.
That's exactly what Coach Cusimano is thinking. Good time out there. Leave yourself enough time. Riverdale most likely going to the air. If you get it in completion, clock stops, and you'll get the football back with some good time.
And again, this is where Coach Nymphius is just so dynamic, but at this time, I think it got him into a little bit of trouble. You were working the ball well down the field, out of that shotgun look. Quick 1-second read, find the receiver. Then you go back to this misdirection look, and again, it allows that Pascack Valley defense to get in the backfield and just cause a lot of havoc.
Yeah, they'll talk at halftime. You know, Coach Nymphius is a very good coach as well as Coach Cusimano, but they'll talk as a staff, and I'm sure they'll get it straightened out coming out of the second half. But we've got a minute 35 left here, and this is a critical moment in this football game.
if you're Riverdale, if you're not going to score on this drive, at the very least, you have to keep Pascack Valley off the scoreboard before the half. If they go up 3 scores going into the break, that's a huge mountain to climb if you're Coach Nymphius. Even if you've got a lot of adjustments, you've got the magic, still left in the playbook, that's a lot of magic to use. Instead, it's a 3rd and 9, and they go back out of the gun. 4 wide receivers available. Yoon drops back, under pressure, taken down! Colin Kraus in on the sack, and that's about 4 or 5 for this defense tonight. 4th down coming for Riverdale.
Take another look at that. Pascack Valley defense dialing up some pressure. Bring in Riccardi, and again, a little stun up front, and Kraus able to get to Yoon.
That was very close to being too high on that tackle. Very close, but just kept the hand low enough. Colin Kraus. And this defense is just thriving right now for Pascack Valley. The punt unit back out for the Golden Hawks. Low spinning kick. Again, it'll get a nice roll, but comes to a stop at about the 26-yard line. About 49 seconds left for this Panthers offense, and now we'll see what Shaw can do in that 2-minute drill.
Yeah, I'd expect him to use the sideline here. You know, the clock stops on 1st downs in high school football, so 49 seconds is a lot of time. Definitely get into field goal range, if not bigger plays.
Shaw goes out. His father, former NFL player with the Bengals, played at Michigan State. He's worked with a couple of former pros when he was a freshman. Didn't play quarterback until high school. You would never know it the way he's managed this game so far. As he moves that motion again. 1st and 10. He'll keep it on the ground on the first play. Heads toward the sideline. Big stiff arm. And that's not an easy player to shove out of the way. That's Mason Nagel. It's a decent pickup of about 8 yards, but he does get to the sideline, and a stoppage of 43 seconds.
Yeah, good play call there by the Panthers. They've shown that shift with the bunch, and they've run a toss to the bunch. They run a sprint out to the bunch. This time they go away from it. They come to the boundary, keep the ball in Shaw's hands. He gets out of bounds, a heads-up play. Still 43 seconds to go, and they're on their own 35.
And those are the kind of things where you have, if you're, you have a family member or a coach that has been a former high-level player or an NFL player, is that extra knowledge of, okay, I need to stop fighting for extra yards at this point and just get out and be happy with what I have. As they set up a 2nd and 3, they go to the quick screen, caught at the shoelaces by Kaczynski, and he's going to get out of bounds on the other boundary. 1st down for the Panthers.
Good job on the perimeter again, blocking by these Panthers receivers. Smart heads-up play by the receiver to get out of bounds. 35 ticks to go, and they're already past the 40.
See what they decide to do. Evan Starr has attempted 3 field goals this season, according to NJ.com. He's 1 of 3. He's long from 30 yards. Again, not much wind, actually no wind right now. So that's not a factor, but it is a possibility for them. 1st and 10. Shaw looks downfield, great protection, fires over the top. He's got an option, caught! What a catch! It's the number 11 of Marley Smith. And Pascack Valley rushes to the line to get the snap off.
Able to get behind the defenders. What a ball, what a catch. Huge gain.
22 seconds, now the clock ticking, and there's the spike from Shaw. What a catch from Marley Smith. He had a couple defenders right over him, but a nice play made by the junior wide receiver.
50 yards to Marley Smith.
As they set up for a 2nd and 10 here. At the 15-yard line, into the red zone again goes Pascack Valley. No timeouts left, so they just can go for shots at the end zone, though, from this stage.
Yeah, plenty of time. You can pick up a 1st down here. Your playbook's still pretty wide open.
3 wide receivers set. Shaw decides to hand it off. Goes out of the middle with Regula. Gets chopped down. Looks like he's got the 1st at about the 5. That'll stop the clock momentarily while they reset the ball. 15 seconds. And Shaw will just spike it quick.
10 seconds left.
As I was alluding to, open playbook right there. A little surprised there, I think the Hawks were, to see the Panthers run the football on first down, effective 10-yard gain, and now they have a couple shots from the 4-yard line.
10 seconds left in the half. If Pascack Valley scores here, they get the ball to start the second half. It will not be a fun position to be in if you're Coach Nymphius. As they set up here for their first shot, 2nd and goal. A shift again. Shaw keeps, looks to the outside, now cuts back upfield. He's in! Touchdown, Panthers! Adam Shaw takes it in from 5 yards. And it's all Pascack Valley, the number 1 seed, pulling away.
Good play design again. Here's we'll look at the replay. We get the shift to the bunch. Regular leading Shaw to the left edge. Good decision by Shaw. Puts his foot in the ground, gets north and south. The first hole he sees and finds pay dirt.
You saw that little hesitation as well from the Riverdale linebackers. Maybe they thought there was a pass going back the other way, but not this time. As the kick from Starr is up and good. And with just 3 seconds left in the second quarter, barring something miraculous, it's going to be a 3-score lead for the Panthers going into the halftime locker room. And for a number 1 seed who beat this opponent 35-7 earlier in the year, that's just going to be a massive confidence booster all the way.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Cusimano will let them know at halftime. You have another 2 quarters of football to play. You do not get complacent. Foot on the gas and keep this rolling.
Set up for what I'm assuming will be a squib kick here. 5 minutes left in the first half on the other side of this bracket. Old Japan now up 24-7. Doing very, very well there. Another random update. Holy Spirit, 5 minutes into the half, up 21-0 on St. Thomas Aquinas. Talk about a blitzkrieg start there from Holy Spirit. Our intrepid reporter on the beat out there, Mr. Peter 5 foot. As there is the squib kick, takes a friendly hop. Riverdale, though, will just fall on it. And they'll more than likely reset the clock here. They fell it on the 30, which means probably 1 play. Or are they going to say that's the end of the half here? Yeah, they are going to say it's the end of the half. And so Pascack Valley with about as perfect of a first half as you could ask for. 2 rushing touchdowns from Adam Shaw. A receiving touchdown from Mark Delaquila. We'll take a break for halftime. Riverdale with a lot of work to do. 21-0 Panthers at the break. You're watching the North 1 Group 3 final here on Big State Sports.
Ready for new drivers? Shop online now at MorristownCadillac.com.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy efficient. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured? The personal injury lawyers of Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano can help you seek compensation to ease the road of recovery ahead. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way. Einhorn Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano is a full-service law firm guiding you through divorce, estate planning, personal injury, criminal defense, and other life-changing events. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
WIS gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WIS Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodeling firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Mike Rossi of Weichert Realty has extensive knowledge of the North Jersey real estate market and guides you through the different steps and directions along the way. Reach out to him for a free consultation at myrossiteam.com.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
It's the most wonderful time with the kids jingle. Be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful.
Whether your phone's broken or old, we've got you. With Verizon, anyone can trade in any phone, any condition. And get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us for everyone in the family. Only on Verizon.
Hello? David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature. That is good. Who installed the system? ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money. That's impressive. You recommend them? It's ICS for HVAC. I see why. Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
You think you need to do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what? Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage, Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
Open Road Cadillac has new vehicles in stock, perfect for any family. Browse our used vehicle inventory, expertly inspected and ready for new drivers. Shop online now at morristowncadillac.com.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured? The personal injury lawyers of Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano can help you seek compensation to ease the road of recovery ahead. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way. Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano is a full-service law firm. guiding you through divorce, estate planning, personal injury, criminal defense, and other life-changing events. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
WIS gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WIS Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We've worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Mike Rossi of Weichert Realty has extensive knowledge of the North Jersey real estate market and guides you through the different steps and directions along the way. Reach out to him for a free consultation at myrossiteam.com.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
It's the most wonderful time with the kids jingle. Be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful.
Whether your phone's broken or old, we've got you. With Verizon, anyone can trade in any phone, any condition. And get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us for everyone in the family. Only on Verizon.
Hello? David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature. That is good. Who installed the system? ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for a precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
You think you need to do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what? Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf, serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more. For me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
And we welcome you back inside the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth here at Pascack Valley High School. The North 1 Group 3 sectional final. The number 1 seed Panthers up 21-0 on the number 7 seed Riverdale Golden Hawks. David Hassagen here with Coach Ryan McCarney. Again, we'd like to thank Mandelbaum Barrett for their support of this broadcast. Since 1930, Mandelbaum Barrett PC has been a trusted legal partner for all of life's biggest plays. From business deals to personal matters, our experienced attorneys provide hands-on attention and innovative solutions for nearly a century. They've built enduring relationships across diverse industries. Wherever you are, whatever your legal need, and whether it's personal or professional, Mandelbaum PC is on your team. Learn more at mblawfirm.com. We'd also like to thank our local sponsor, Soprano's Pizza, in New Milford, New Jersey, striving to provide their customers with an all-around experience by providing good quality food and customer service. Since 2006, they have been a part of the surrounding communities and are proud to know that their customers are well cared for and well fed. Follow them on Instagram at Sopranos_NJ or give them a call at 201-261-9252. Sopranos Pizzeria, taste the difference. And we'd also like to thank Schreiber's Deli. Please contact Schreiber's Deli in Oradell for all of your catering needs, large or small. Visit schreibersdeli.com or give them a call at 201-262-0203. I have a feeling a few platters might have been ordered before this game for this one. But right now, it is the Pascack Valley Panthers who are all smiles after that first half, Coach. And what was the big reason for the success in your eyes? Obviously, we know Riverdale is very tough to scout for and to play against, but right now, Pascack Valley's got all the answers.
Coach Cusimano said it. Coming into this game, he wanted to play sound physical football, and that's exactly what they've done on both sides of the football. Defensively, getting after Yoon and the Hawks, and then offensively, putting the ball in your playmakers' hands. Shaw has made some great decisions, both with his legs and with his arm. This is now the 9th game this season that Shaw has a rushing touchdown, which is just impressive from a quarterback. On the flip side, the Hawks, they've had some success with the spread offensively, but most importantly, they need to get a stop on this opening drive and get the ball back to their offense.
In a lot of ways, Pascack Valley has played the way that Coach Cusimano entered the field this evening. He led out his linemen on a run, and they have been just as aggressive here so far. Although Coach DJ Nymphius is on the other sideline, and if there's anyone who could conjure a comeback, it might be him. In fact, perhaps an onside kick coming here to start the second half. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's right. He's going to pull out all the tricks here. He got nothing to lose. Down 3 scores. This opening drive is everything for the Hawks.
Like you said, if anything, they just need to get a stop to start with. They go with a short kick instead, fielded at about the 27-yard line. It's going to be a decent return as well as rumbling forward to about the 42-yard line. I believe that was the number 8 of Hudson Greer on the return. The sophomore.
Pooch kick results in some good field position for the Panthers. They'll start outside their own 40 here.
And in a way, you kind of understand because, maybe you get lucky and they aren't expecting it. You can kind of get down there and catch it on your own, but at the same time, kind of a low percentage play if that was the plan, but maybe just trying to keep it away from the big playmakers. Either way, it's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line for Pascack Valley. Regula up the left-hand side, gets away from 1, steps out of bounds, just short of the 50. Nice run from the senior running back. And Regula is one of those running backs. You can just tell he's hard to bring down. He's just got that extra size to him that you look at and you're like, okay, this is going to be a problem to try to bring you to the ground.
Yeah, he's got a great frame and a nice little design there, a little power run play on 1st down, picks up 7 yards, and They're already out to midfield here on this opening drive.
5'11", 195, the leading rusher for this Panther team. Picked up 7 on the opening play, 2nd and 3. Out of sort of the pistol formation here, Adam Shaw. Now moves Smith back into the fullback position. Regula again, nice tackle made in the backfield though. As breaking through was the number 34 of Mason Nagel.
That's a short gain there for Mason Nagel taking down.
Just a yard, gets to the 50, 3rd and 2 coming up.
Good read by that linebacker. Hole opened up, he filled it, big play, and here we go. 3rd and short.
Mason Nagel, probably the defensive MVP so far for Riverdale. He's done a nice job of breaking through, and when he's gotten to the ball, it's been very, very short in terms of the yardage gained, but now they'll have to make at least one more stop here, 3rd and 2. Keeping this time is Shaw, goes up the middle, breaks one tackle, just barrels through, slung to the turf and around the 41-yard line. Nagel again on the stop, but a first down for the Panthers.
A little bit of a read look there, but I don't think there was much of a read. It was Adam Shaw all the way. Great job by him lowering that pad level, picking up a first down and moving the chains.
Shaw sets up 1st and 10 at the 42, an all-around athlete, great track athlete as well. High jump as well as triple jump, putting up some absurd numbers in both of those athletic events. 1st and 10 from the 42. Some movement to the outside by Kaczynski. Keeping it is Shaw. Cuts up field. Nice move by Shaw. Evades a couple and gets across the 30-yard line. Nice vision again from Adam Shaw. Again, it's hard to believe that this young man has only played quarterback for 3 years when he's able to do this.
Another look at it. Shaw has 745 yards on the season, averaging 9 yards per carry, which is an absurd number. And a great job here, again, avoiding the first tackler, lowering his shoulder, and picking up positive yardage, another first down.
Pascack Valley, you can see, slowing the tempo down a little bit as well. They know they need to kick some time off the clock on this drive as well as score. And right now, they're doing a good job of both. 1st and 10 from the 29. Low snap, almost dangerous. They get the handoff, though, to Regula, who's going to look for the edge, tries a stiff arm, and only can get a couple of yards. Near disaster, though, on that play. They get away with it and get a positive pickup.
Heads up play there by Shaw. A little errant snap. He's able to field it and get it to Regula. Good job by the Hawks stretching out the play, but still a positive gain.
Only about a yard, but considering what that could have been, you'll take a yard. That'll be a 2nd and 9. The biggest thing with Pascack Valley is they take very few risks as well. You really have to make a spectacular play to force a turnover against this team, although it's getting to the point where Riverdale has to do that. As they go back up the middle again with Shaw. Nice run as they get to about the 20-yard line. Looks like a little bit beyond it. It's going to be just short of a first down, 3rd and about 1.
Looks like the Panthers have committed to a heavy dose of Shaw here on this opening drive, trying to put a 4th score on the board and make it very challenging on the Hawks.
At this stage, there's no reason to not have a heavy dose of Shaw at this rate. He has been phenomenal all night. 3rd and 1 from the 20. Shaw hands this one off up the middle. That's Regula. Gets a first down again. First one to him was the number 6 of Marucci. 1st and 10 inside the red zone again for Pascack Valley.
Little change up there. They put number 32, Kraus, their defensive end, in the backfield as a fullback. And they led him on a little kick-out block. And good job by Regula getting in the hole. First down, and here we go.
Not quite the fridge, but you know what? Still, it's a nice option to have. 1st and 10 from about the 14-yard line. Kraus staying out there as that fullback position. Shaw rolls out, under pressure, takes a hit, and he's sacked. And it had to be Mason Nagel, comes up with a huge play. First time they've dragged Shaw to the turf behind the line, and that may be the spark that Riverdale needs on defense.
Yeah, it's a big play there. A little play action, roll out, looking for a tight end, but good discipline by that secondary of the Hawks, not being fooled. And that's a huge play by the defense, 2nd and long.
To put it in hockey terms, that was a cannonball run there from Mason Nagel, he said, okay, where's the quarterback? I'm making a beeline for him, and he got to him before Shaw even saw him. A big loss there of about 9 on the play. But again, that has been no problem for Pascack Valley so far this evening. Shaw, handoff, Regula right up the middle. Nice run again. Nick Barbarian in on the stop. Gets most of that lost yardage back. It's going to be about a 3rd and, it's like 13 they're going to give him.
Yeah, I think 4 down territory here, so the Panthers have 2 plays to pick up the 13 yards. We'll see what Coach Cusimano and his staff dial up here as they are knocking on the door.
And upstate from the other side of this bracket, 31-7 at halftime, Old Tappan. They are running roughing over West Essex. Don't want to say it's a foregone conclusion because we know how good West Essex is, but that's a big deficit. Regula, not much there on the screen. Good stand-up hit delivered by Chris Kelm.
Nice job by the corner there. A little design swing to the running back. The outside receiver went and cracked.
It looks like the kicker is going to come out here. Evan Starr is going to attempt a field goal on this 4th down and long. His long of the year is 30 yards. This would be a 34-yard attempt. Again, no wind at all out there right now. Evan Starr gets a good kick, good rip at it, and that is good. New long on the season for Evan Starr, 34 yards. Pascack Valley doesn't get 7, but they get 3 on the drive. 24-0. Nice kick from Evan Starr.
Yeah, it was a nice drive by the Panthers. You know, ate up some time, got some points on the scoreboard, and back comes out this fast, physical defense of the Panthers.
And that's something, again, when you get into the postseason, having that kicker that has some experience with the field goal game, because it's not used almost at all anymore in today's high school game. You have somebody who can kick from 30, 34 yards. That's a weapon in a game like this. Obviously not as tight right now as maybe Riverdale would hope for, but if this is a back and forth 1-score game, that field goal can make all the difference, especially in the games to come.
Absolutely. Those are 3 big points right there. The Hawks need to get something going in a hurry.
Maybe a special play on special teams could be the medicine here, but they only have a 1.25 to do it. Missed on the initial catch there by Nagel. He's only going to get a minimal return out of it to about the 19-yard line. And again, the Golden Hawks with a long field to go.
Less than ideal starting field position for the Hawks. Feels like now or never, Coach.
It really does have that feeling at this stage. This Riverdale team who's done so well to get this far. No one expected them to get past Mendham in the first round, to be fair. A Mendham team that was having a historic season, but they were able to pull it off. But they did it last week against Passaic Valley too, but both those games were close back and forth basically the whole way. Not a big deficit like this, so it's a brand new challenge if you're Riverdale. As faking the handoff, going with the option pitch is Yoon. There's some space to be found. Nice run to the outside, as that was the number 4 of Tyler Datz.
Positive pickup there on 1st down. Good job, though, by the Panthers rallying to the football. Pickup of 7. Bring up a 2nd and 3.
An update from Group 1. Butler, the number 1 seed on North Group 1. 21-0 up 10 minutes into the first half. A dominant performance from the Butler Bulldogs on the blue turf. That's another team that could make a very deep run here, potentially to MetLife Stadium or Rutgers University. This is Yoon. Nice catch on the outside, and getting a good pickup there is R.J. Weiss. That's a little bit better from Riverdale, and they're starting to get some chunk plays on this offense.
Yeah, I'd expect them to stay with that spread. They had a lot of success in that first half. 5 wide, spread out this Panthers defense, and allow that quick pass game to go to work.
They get it to the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 for Riverdale. They are taking their time getting the play calls in. Last thing you need is miscommunication when you're down this much, and a missed route leads to a turnover. 1st and 10 from the 39. Yoon back under center. They fake the handoff again. Yoon tries to keep. Not much room again. Maybe a yard, if anything. They're going to give him 2. Gets to the 41. Pick up 2 on the play. And you still want to keep running those kind of plays. You watch those option offenses. There's a reason they go to it, because every once in a while someone's going to make a mistake and you get that big burst. But right now, Pascack Valley's been so disciplined. Those holes aren't opening up through those option plays.
Yeah, you got to play assignment football against that option, and Pascack Valley's been able to do that thus far. Here we go with a little more of a spread look for the Hawks.
And this is where Riverdale's had their most success, is when Yoon's been out of the shotgun, had that little extra room to use. Although he's had more time to pass in this quarter so far. He goes with the quick screen. Unable to reel that in was Kelm. It'll be a 3rd down and 8 after the incompletion.
I like the play call there from Coach Nymphius. A little swing pass to your back out in space. Unfortunately, just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, it looked like that one was maybe a little bit over his shoulder a little bit. Kind of had to rotate to try to make that catch. And once you're doing that and then trying to figure out, okay, where are the defenders who are about to hit me, you're going to have some hard time keeping the concentration there. Instead, it's going to be a 3rd down and long for Yoon and company. Back out of the shotgun. 4 wide receiver set again. It's one-on-one coverage if Pascack Valley brings the blitz.
They're showing some pressure here.
Yoon under pressure. Fires toward the sideline. Incomplete. 2 4s out there looking for Dats. Good coverage from Zaglia. We talked a lot about the big playmakers for this Pascack Valley offense and defense, but Michael Franzaglia has had a really nice game. The number 4 senior has had a couple of nice catches on offense, and there, good coverage on defense.
Yeah, he's been a big contributor so far. Here we go, 4th and 8.
It almost feels like this might be the ball game. Zion Yoon under pressure, looks downfield. He's going to fire long. Got a receiver caught. Ryan Rossig gets across the 20. First time they've gotten into this part of the field, Riverdale, into the red zone. Big 4th down completion from Zion Yoon.
Wow, what a big play. We're going to look at it again. Good job by the offensive line. Yoon steps up in the pocket, delivers a good ball downfield. Monster pick up there on 4th down, and Riverdale is driving.
And that's where maybe not having the strongest arm in the world actually helps Zion Yoon, because the coverage over pursued, a lot of room there for Rossig. 1st and 10 for the Hawks, but nothing there as the quarterback option from Yoon results in a loss of a yard or so down at the 20.
Yeah, that was a dead play. Great job by the Panthers defenders. They had the running back covered, the quarterback covered, and negative play on 1st down. Not what you're looking for if you're a Hawks fan.
Colin McMorrow in, and you think back into the early parts of this game, that strip sack by McMorrow early on, almost mirroring what Riverdale did to Passaic Valley in the last round, that turnover on the goal line that led to their comeback. You wonder if it kind of went the other way, as it'll be a 2nd down and about 12. Yoon under pressure, again, nowhere to go. Once again, Colin Kraus all over the field right now for Pascack Valley. It's another loss and a 3rd down and very long.
Yeah, they're having some fun right now, dialing up pressure. Not much there for Yoon to do. 3rd and long.
Under 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. All Pascack Valley so far. 4 down territory though at this stage, not just this part of the field, but with the deficit that you have. So for Coach Nymphius, you don't need all of these 15, 16 yards right here. Just get it moving down the field. 4 wide set again for you. Zone look from Pascack Valley. They do go to the air. It's a high one. Oh, what a catch! R.J. Weiss, are you serious? One-handed comes down with the catch, and Riverdale's got a 4th and short here.
What an incredible grab. We're going to look at that again. Yoon puts it up, and R.J. Weiss with an incredible catch.
4th and down and about 4. There's the catch. And timeout called by Coach Nymphius. Let's take a look at that replay one more time if you could, Craig, because this is maybe one of the catches of the season from R.J. Weiss. My goodness.
That's putting the ball up to your playmaker and saying, make a play for us, and that's exactly what Weiss does. What an incredible catch.
My goodness, you can see the fans in the background can't exactly believe what they saw. What a catch from R.J. Weiss. He doesn't want his season and his career to end right now. What a catch made by the senior, who's got 4 touchdowns on the air. Sets up a 4th and 4 now. If you're Coach Nymphius, do you just run something that they can get the 5 yards and keep the drive alive? Or if you're at this part of the field, do you try a shot? Because you've found some success now with those 10-yard routes across that defense.
Yeah, it gets tougher as the field shrinks. You know, the further into the red zone you get, the less field you have to work with. I'd be surprised if they don't spread him out here a little bit, because I'm expecting some pressure from this Pascack Valley defense.
3 wide receivers all to the left. A couple extra linemen out there. Yoon looks for that short route, incomplete. Was looking again for Weiss. Big play made by Ashton Kaczynski. And a turnover on downs late in the quarter. And if Pascack Valley can get a decent drive going, that might be the ball game.
Yeah, it's a big stop by the defense there. Nice job getting your number 1 receiver one-on-one, a little slant route, good ball, good coverage. Turnover on downs, and see what the Panthers can do with it.
Panthers will start at their own 11-yard line. Looks like maybe the 12. There will be no rush, though, from Coach Cusimano. And there's always that line about it's tough to beat any coach twice, but right now, Coach Cusimano has put forth a great game plan for this Pascack Valley, especially on defense against Riverdale. And now one drive and a scoring drive could seal this game. Shaw keeps it. Tries to go up the middle. Nowhere to go. Is swarming in again. Guess who? Mason Nagel. Who else would it be? It's like no gain on the play.
Yeah, Nagel's had a great night for the Hawks defense. A little bit undersized, but he is fast. He is physical, and he's doing a great job right now trying to keep his Hawks in this.
You almost feel like anytime you come in contact with the ball carrier now, you've got to try for the strip at this point, because especially this close to the field, this part of the end of the field, you get a strip here, you go into the end zone, you might get a defensive touchdown. That changes everything, but unless you can do that, it's going to be a long way back as they go to Smith. Up the far side, gets decent pickup, about 4 or 5 on the play. That's the number 52 of Ibrahim.
Yeah, good pickup there on 2nd down. Keeping the ball on the ground as expected as we tick under a minute here in the 3rd quarter.
See if they get maybe one last play before the quarter comes to a close. Coach Cusimano, there's not many notes right now of how they've been able to play, what you would change. Obviously, no football game is ever perfect, but this is pretty darn close. 3rd and 5. Shaw, flag on the play immediately. Looks downfield. He's got double coverage there. Incomplete. But let's see what the flag is. There's a River Hawk, a Golden Hawk, I should say, down around the 50 on the coverage. But let's see what the flag is first. As that player is back up to his feet. That's Rossick. It looks like maybe an illegal formation, I believe, if I could read lips correctly, against Pascack Valley.
Yeah, that's correct. Somebody probably covered up that released on a pass route, or the motion man, not sure there, but penalties declined, and 4th down.
And that'll force the punt team out for Coach Cusimano. 14 seconds left in the quarter. And if you're Riverdale, you have to bring the house here, I would think, on this punt, just to get anything going.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they don't send, their punt block.
The number 13 of Justin Kaplan. Back for, I believe, just the 2nd time tonight.
They're coming after, Coach.
They do bring the house. Kaplan with a good snap and a great kick. High one, just around the 50. Fair catch called for and made.
Kudos to their punt team right there of Pascack Valley. Riverdale brought 9, and they were able to protect and get the punt off. Nice job by them.
Nice job by Dats as well. As that one almost went a little over his head. That could have been disastrous if he didn't feel that clean. Well done from the senior, Tyler Dats. Maybe time for one play here for Riverdale. They'll start at their own 47-yard line. But at this point, you go to the very back of the playbook and hope something connects if you're Coach Nymphius, because right now you need points quickly and a lot of them.
Yeah, they're going to have to get creative and aggressive in a hurry.
We did see 2 hook and laterals in the first round of these playoffs on our airwaves, so maybe you do pull something out like that. Who knows? One of the best field positions that Riverdale has had all game, though. Coach Nymphius taking his time, getting this play call in. Three running backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers. They fake the handoff, the option pitch to the outside, trying to spin away, but no room. The ball comes out, and it's going to belong to Pascack Valley. Mistake on the pitch, and stripping it out was Kai Smith. And that's one way to end the third quarter. Let's look at it again.
Yeah, it was that triple option. Yoon pulled it and wound up pitching it to his tailback, Weiss. Great job by Smith and the rest of the Panthers defense rallying to the ball. That's some way to end the third quarter.
Shane Burke popped it out of there. 12 minutes separate Pascack Valley from a sectional title. We'll take a break here on Big State Sports. 24-0 Panthers here from Pascack Valley High School.
Is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks.
Some score updates for you. 28-0 Butler, scoreless between Shabazz and Bernards. 3-0 Phillipsburg, 7-0 Union City, scoreless between East Orange and West Orange, and 14-0 Cedar Grove as we start the fourth quarter. After the fumble recovered by Pascack Valley, they go to Regula, gets a couple of yards on the play, maybe 1. 2nd and 9 from the 45.
Like you said earlier, this Riverdale's Hawks defense is going to have to start looking to hold up these ball carriers and be looking to cause turnovers, because down 24 with 1 quarter left, you got to create some plays in a hurry.
And you know Coach Cusimano is telling his team to slow it down.
Number 1 job for these backs is to secure the football.
2 arms will be used at all times when carrying the pigskin, please. 2nd and 9. Shaw keeps. Oh, no, he actually did get the handoff there to Regula. No gain again, though. Good job from Riverdale.
Who was on the tackle again? Nagel.
Yeah, I'd like to add him to my imaginary high school fantasy team, please. He's all around the ball, Mr. Nagel. It'll be a 3rd down and 10. Again, the winner of this game will play either Old Tappan or West Essex And based on what we heard from the out-of-town scoreboard, it sounds like it will be Old Tappan. That is not confirmed yet. And again, mishaps can happen, but Old Tappan continuing their dominant season. And if it's that team versus this Pascack Valley team, that could be a barn burner of a North final. As this is Shaw, fires, incomplete. Smart play there from the junior quarterback, just getting it out. And it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that regular season finale between Old Tappan and Pascack Valley was a great game. 27-21 was the final there. The Panthers were able to come out victorious. And it looks like all things are pointing to that rematch.
And you know Old Tappan will be looking for a big dose of revenge. Like you said, divisional rivals, divisional foes, 3 of the 4 teams in this North Group 3 from the same division in the Super Football Conference. As the punt team back out for Pascack Valley, Kaplan ready to send it long. Again, bringing the house was Riverdale, but couldn't get to it. That punt, though, goes sailing out of bounds about the 28-yard line. No update that we've gotten yet from the Somerville Dell C games. We don't know how that's going down on the other side of Group 3. And of course, some massive games still to come. Mars Knowles versus Ramapo, which is going to be another brawl in Group 4, of course. It's just, this is maybe one of the deepest sectional final groups we've seen. Every once in a while, every year you seem to have 3 or 4, and it's like, did they really need to, have to get here kind of a deal? And really that's not the case this year. Just every sectional final is just stacked.
All right, the Hawks need to get something going here, Coach, on this drive, and fast.
And where do you open up the playbook and, again, try to go long? But, again, that plays to Pascack Valley, too. Their secondary has been so strong all year. Here is Yoon. Fires short, complete. But, again, not much room. And it's wrapped up quickly was R.J. Weiss.
That quick game has been successful, but unfortunately for the Hawks, eventually they're going to have to take some risks and look to get over the top.
Now Aquila in on the stop there. Don't forget, folks, to follow us on Instagram and TikTok for our Player of the Game interview from this sectional final. There's a couple of names I think we could probably pull from at this stage, as this is Kelm up the far side. Not much room again. Tripping up there first was the number 4 of Fronzaglia.
That's one thing that stood out on film about this Panthers defense. Their secondary and their run support is phenomenal.
It's just been, if it's not the first guy, the second guy's right behind. It's a nice pickup there, 3rd and short. Riverdale, though, again sticking to their DNA. Looks like they've got enough for a first down there at the 40-yard line. But as you said, Coach, they don't need 1-yard gains. They need 10-yard gains, 20-yard gains at this stage.
Yeah, Pascack Valley is more than happy to give him a 1-yard QB sneak there.
Just over 9 minutes to play. Zion Yoon, unlikely the quarterback next year for this Golden Hawk offense, but they're going to lose a lot. Weiss gone, Marucci, Rossig, Kelm, Datz. A lot of players moving on as they go to the screen pass here. Not much room, though, for Marucci. First one over there was the number 11 of Marley Smith.
Pass is complete to Marucci on the right side. Marley Smith on the tackle.
Now would be a good time for a little trickery here, Coach. I think we need to try something.
A little double pass, perhaps? Something, a little bit of a reverse, maybe? You got the athletes if you're Riverdale. But you got to find something to get a score, and it needs to come probably before the 6-minute mark, if at the very least. As here's Yoon. Under pressure, fires over the top, double coverage. Intercepted! Delaquila kicks it off. And that one just might put it to bed. What a pick from Mark Delaquila.
We're going to take a look at that replay. We just talked about the secondary and their run support. Well, they can also cover pretty well. And this is a great play on the football. Yoon gives his receiver a chance. Oh, D-back goes up and high points the football, and that's a big turnover.
with 8:04 to go. Sounds like the band might be playing Imagine over there. I'm not sure what. It's a very jazzy sound sometimes from the Pascack Valley Band, or it's the Eagles apparently. Oh, the Beatles, excuse me. Yes, not too far off. 1st and 10 from Pascack Valley, and it's going to go to the outside. Nice run from Regula. Gets about 12 on the play. And you can see a lot of heads on that Riverdale sideline. Once that ball was picked off, a lot of heads went down, and maybe you have a feeling that they've kind of come to the realization of where this game is going to finish.
Yeah, they've had a heck of a run. It's been more than exciting.
Yeah.
But this seems insurmountable right now. But 8 minutes to go.
Mishaps can happen. However, the way that Pascack Valley is played right now, I do not envy any team left in Group 3 that this team has to play. Whether that's Old Tappan, Delsea, Somerville, whoever makes it out of the south, as this pass is completed to the far side. Nice pickup there by the number 18 of Ashton Kaczynski as he crosses midfield again. And this team continues to roll.
They're just so balanced, Coach. And, right there, a little RPO, and if the numbers say to throw it, Shaw makes the right decision and puts it out to his receiver. They're blocking for one another. They're just, what an effort by this Panthers team tonight.
Such a senior-laden group, especially up front, and it all starts with that line who have won the battle in the trenches since the opening snap. It's just been a really just dominant performance by this offensive line group as they go back up the middle again, and there's that push again. Nice run up the middle from Regula as they put maybe the two meanest players on the field against each other, Smith and Nagel. Good blocking duel there. And how about Kai Smith, not only making a couple plays on the ground himself, but being a lead blocker again with that big club on his hand. That can't be easy with your technique.
Yeah, it's the toughness Coach Cusimano talks about. You see him blocking to the whistle right there in a game that's, maybe a little out of hand, but that's what they do. They're not going to deviate from it. Physical football.
2nd and 3 from the 40. The 3 players shift again. Shaw keeps it. Goes up the right-hand side. Decent run there, brought down by the 67 of Barbarian.
Another heads-up play there by Shaw. Could have easily stepped out of bounds, understands the situation, has a really high IQ, falls forward, keeps the clock running. So impressed with this kid.
And again, we have to mention it, folks. 3 years of quarterback experience. 3. This is not a young man who has picked up the sport when, at the age of 6 and has played this position for most of his young life. He's picked this up in 3 years, and this is what he's able to do. Again, he's got a bit of pedigree, that helps, but still, there's a difference between having someone who raised you knowing the game and you learning it yourself as he hands it off again to Regula. Gets it to the 30-yard line, pick up about 6 on the play.
A little bit of Regula, a little bit of Shaw. Methodically moving the ball down the field here as the clock ticks under 5.5 to go.
And you can tell now, earlier on it was just gashing plays because of great work from the backs and from Shaw. Now you're seeing these big gashing runs because the front 6 for Riverdale is just gas. They've been just had a really tough time breaking through and playing the way they want to play against this Pascack Valley front. As they go back to Regula, although there they are stepping up. There's Barbarian. Gets maybe a yard on the play that time, Regula. Under 5 minutes to play now here in this sectional final. It's Pascack Valley on their way to the North title game here in Group 3, where more than likely they will face Old Tappan.
Looks like they're poised, the Pascack Valley Panthers, to win their first sectional title in 10 years.
We can give that update 38-7 Old Tappan at the end of the 3rd quarter. So again, barring a major comeback from West Essex, that game also decided as there goes Regula again. First down for the Panthers. Halftime at Butler, 28-0 Bulldogs. And Northern Highlands doing Northern Highland things in the playoffs again. They're only down 3-0 to Phillipsburg at the half. So
Coach
maybe
Cord
there's some
does a
shock
great
there.
job over there.
And especially you lose two of your best players to injury on the same week, and you're still in this position. Forget being that close to a team like Phillipsburg to even get to that position. Just shows how good that Highlands program is.
Absolutely.
And their rivals Ramapo, again, will have that big clash with Knowles. That'll be another doozy. Shaw keeps this time on the RPO. Gets across the 20 into the red zone. Short of the first down by about 3 yards on the play. Second and 3 on the 7-yard pickup.
Ball security at this point is everything, as we are approaching 3 minutes to go.
And at this point, too, you still want to see, if you're Coach Cusimano, you know you've basically won this game, you still want to see that execution late in the contest, because if this is a game where it's a one-score game, you need that execution. You might need that against Old Tappan. Handoff. Regula barrels his way through again across the 15, and right now there's just no stopping this offensive line.
Now they're leaning on you up front, and Regula is hitting the hole hard, finishing runs, falling forward, running over defenders. This Pascack Valley team is going to be a tough one, tough out.
It's going to be a very interesting game, them and Old Tappan. And again, familiarity breeding contempt, as well as some pretty good scouting reports. So we'll see who has the upper hand when those two teams meet again. Again, barring something crazy from West Essex. Regula. Up the left-hand side, bounces off one tackler, still takes a couple of players with him, gets a handful of yards, but the clock continues to run.
Give credit to the Hawks. They're still rallying to the football.
Yep.
They're still playing hard here. You know, that's Coach Nymphius and you know, what he's instilled in these guys.
If you ever think a Riverdale game is going to be easy, you've never played them before. You have never watched film. You have no clue, because Coach Nymphius, no matter what he has, those players that he has under that banner are going to fight until the final horn goes. And we're seeing that again here from this Golden Hawks squad. Another incredible achievement, though, for this program. Again, 10 sectional finals under the reign of DJ Nymphius. 2nd and 8. Regula outside, past the corner. Regula looking for the corner, bounces off a tackler. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. Regula, 13 yards. Puts the bow on this one. Pascack Valley on their way to the sectional, to the North 3 final.
A little misdirection there, counterplay, and Regula bounced it outside and did the rest himself as he got inside the 5, running over defender, putting the nail in the coffin there, and that's...
What a big drive from him as well. He got so many carries on that drive. He's going to be exhausted. You can see him over there. He needs a breather. But he can take a break for at least a few more days as the kick is up and good. 1:24 remaining. We'll take a quick break here on Big State Sports. Stay with us for the conclusion.
Neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
Back here for the last moments of this North 1 Group 3 final. The squib kick takes a hop, fielded at the 30. Riverdale still fighting, trying to at least get something on the board, but honestly, Coach, this was about as good of a game as you could ask for if you're Coach Cusimano against a team that's familiar with you, who you've battled with in the past. You couldn't ask for more than what your team put forward tonight.
No, I think a near flawless performance from the Panthers. And I'm excited for next week. I mean, what a matchup with them and Old Tapan in the Group 3 semifinals. Looking forward to that one.
As we'll see if Riverdale can get something on the board. It's been a team that has a tremendous run to even get to this final. Beating Mendham, beating Passaic Valley. As Yoon connects on that pass to Chris Kelm. And again, we wish all of the seniors from Riverdale all the best in whatever comes next for them, whether it's college, the workforce, whatever, and thank them for their contributions to this program, this legendary program, and to this high school. And this will be a run, even though it came up short, that'll be remembered at this program for a long, long time.
Absolutely. With the way they finished this season, they'll be talked about, no doubt about it.
As Yoon still battling from the 50, fires another quick pass, incomplete, with 1:08 remaining.
Yeah, we're going to get a late hit on the quarterback.
And that's, again, it's been a very clean game, too. I think maybe 2 penalties at this point. But it is the roughing the passer penalty. Will move Riverdale a little bit further toward the end zone. And with how much effort they put in, it would be worthy for them to get some points on the board in this final. They've done a great job, but just ran into a very, very good team here on this field tonight.
Yeah, the Panthers, have dominated all 3 phases of the game.
As they set up at the 35. Handoff up the middle for Kelm. Not much room there. Crosses the 35, maybe a yard. As we're under a minute to go here.
Coach Cusimano and his staff getting some young guys in here, some big game experience for them, which is nice to see. Some of these seniors on the sideline celebrating for the Panthers, and rightfully so.
Some late score updates before we close out this game. Glassboro up 27-9 in their game. That's here on our network. Hanover Park 24-3, leading Glen Rock in the 3rd. Huge, huge upset perhaps there, as that's intercepted, and this could be going all the way. Ashton Kaczynski will take it to Paynard. One last score for the Panthers. Touchdown, Pascack Valley.
That's the exclamation point on a tremendous night from the Panthers.
Great anticipation here from Kaczynski, picked it right off. And then he just had all the turf in the world.
Pascack Valley student section celebrating to our right. It's a fun night, and celebration is set to begin here shortly.
Oh yeah, they'll be partying. Well, the students will be partying all the way till next weekend. The players, I have a feeling, will have to cut the partying short and prepare for Old Tapan, who, by the way, lead 41-7. They are dominating West Essex. Union City leading PCTI 14-7 at the half. Cedar Grove only up 14-7 in their game late second quarter, while West Orange leads East Orange 6-0. Again, big thank you to Peter Fivefoot for those updates, as the extra point is up and good. Pascack Valley dominant, 38-0 here in the sectional final. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. A big thank you to Mandelbaum Barrett and ICS. Big thank you to our local sponsors, Soprano's Pizzeria. Don't forget to give them a call at 201-261-9252. And by Schreiber's Deli. Visit them at schreibersdeli.com or give them a call at 201-262-0203. Big thank you to our entire crew. We had the double cameras working tonight. Brian Scott and Grace Scanlon out in a little bit more of the elements down below us, providing the fantastic shots for you down below. Craig Scott, our producer, working diligently to our left on the 1s and 2s, doing a great job for us. And again, Coach Ryan McCarney, the head coach at Lakeland, Been a real pleasure, sir, sharing the press box with you for this sectional final. Thank you for your insights. As what has been, quite frankly, a master class from Pascack Valley, as they'll send one last kick in this game to about the 30-yard line. Riverdale gets a good return out of it. Getting across the 40 there was the number 40 of Kevin Hart, as they'll just let the clock roll. North 1, Group 3 belongs to the Panthers. Pascack Valley, your champions.
Sectional champions. First time in a decade.
First time in a decade for this program. And if they play anything like they did tonight, Coach, it might not be the last Hardway they host this season.
No, that was, like I said, a flawless performance tonight. Big week of prep coming up, and another familiar foe in Old Tapan next week in the Group 3 semis. Looking forward to that one. It's been a pleasure working with you tonight. Had a ton of fun.
Absolutely, sir, and a lot of fun to be had for the folks in green and white tonight. The final score, Pascack Valley 38, Riverdale nothing, as the Panthers take on the North 1 Group 3 sectional title. We thank you for joining us here on Big State Sports. I've been David Hassagen. We hope to see you later on in the playoffs. Thank you for joining us, and have a good rest of your night. Man in motion, 4 wide receivers. Under pressure immediately and brought down for the sack. Colin McMorrow knocks it out. Did he fumble it? Yes, he did. Fumble there. Strip sack from McMorrow. Up to the left for Shaw. And now shift most of them to the right. One-on-one coverage on the far side. Shaw with a keeper. Cuts upfield, gets away from one, he's got daylight. Shaw to the 10, to the 5, touchdown, Panther! Led to the touchdown last 5. Now they reverse the motion. Oh, a little bit of almost a mix-up there, but Shaw gets away from it, breaks one tackle, and tumbles his way across the 50. Nice run from Adam Shaw. Big pickup there on second down, and a first down for the Panthers. One wide receiver on the far side, that's Kaczynski. Couple bunched on the right-hand side of the line. Shaw rolls out. Looks downfield, caught, nice middle route, as that's Kevin Regula barreling his way across. A nice move, Regula in motion. Shaw goes through his progression, goes over the middle, caught, and with plenty of space, nice pickup from Zaglia. Go for it here, 4th and 8. They move Smith again in motion. Shaw rolls out, looks, fires, caught. Nice catch made. 3 wide receivers set, 2 on the right, 1 to the left. Shaw fakes the handoff, goes to the screen on the outside. Nice pickup and charging forward with this. And into the end zone. Touch. Shotgun is Yoon, 3 wide receiver set. Has an extra receiver, almost in that tight end spot on the right-hand side. Yoon goes to the air under pressure and brought down to the turf. Dante Rich. 7. Yoon out of the gun, 4 wide receivers. Under pressure immediately, has to scramble, avoids, fires out a pass. What a catch! Pretty much everywhere around where the football is on defense for this Pascack Valley team. It is a 2nd and 3 though. Yoon fakes the handoff, looks to pass, swallowed underneath again. Magic to use. Instead, it's a 3rd and 9, and they go back out of the gun. 4 wide receivers available. Yoon drops back, under pressure, taken down! Colin Kraus looks downfield, great protection, fires over the top, he's got an option, caught! What a catch! It's the number 11 of Marley Smith. And Pascack Valley rushes to the line to get the snap off.
able to get behind the defenders. What a ball, what a catch.
A shift again. Shaw keeps, looks to the outside, now cuts back upfield. He's in! Touchdown, Panthers! Vince. First and 10 from the 42. Some movement to the outside by Kaczynski. Keeping it is Shaw. Cuts upfield. Nice move by Shaw. Evades a couple and gets across the 30-yard line. Nice vision at that fullback position. Shaw rolls out. Under pressure. Takes a hit and he's sacked. And it had to be Mason Nagel. Evan Starr gets a good kick. Good rip at it. And that is good. Blue turf. That's another team that could make a very deep run here, potentially to MetLife Stadium or Rutgers University. This is Yoon. Nice catch on the outside. And getting a good pickup there is R.J. Weiss. It almost feels like this might be the ball game. Zion Yoon under pressure. Looks downfield. He's going to fire long. Got a receiver caught. Ryan Rossig. Yoon under pressure. Again, nowhere to go. Once again, Colin Kraus. Zone look from Pascack Valley. They do go to the air. It's a high one. Oh, what a catch! R.J. Weiss, are you serious? 3 running backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers. They fake the handoff, the option pitch to the outside, trying to spin away, but no room. The ball comes out, and that's going to score, and it needs to come probably before the 6-minute mark, at the very least. As here's Yoon. Under pressure, fires over the top, double coverage. Intercepted. Regula outside, past the corner. Regula looking for the corner, bounces off a tackler. He's in, touchdown, Panthers. Huge upset perhaps there, as that's intercepted, and this could be going all the way. Ashton Kaczynski will take it to Pater. One last score for the Panthers. Touchdown, Pascack.